Welcome, friend of child. And congratulations on the first... You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. Oh, but back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his end of your agreement.
What agreement? Oh, the thing about him helping us find a guy?
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly.
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Child is currently at Lioli Pavilion.
Oh, Paimon knows this one! Ahem. There are two styles of cooking in Lioli, known as Li style and Yue style. They have been competing for centuries, but neither has emerged as the clear winner. The flagship restaurant of the Li style... Don't talk to Paimon like that! Anyway, Paimon's hungry. Let's get moving.
Aha, you made it. As promised, I have found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liu Qixing would hide the...
So, where is he? In Lioli Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Liu custom.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhongli, consultant to an organization known as Wang. Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wangshan some kind of business involving dealing with people?
Indeed. It is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Huh?
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral... well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhongli because...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhongli has to say.
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were... Archons go by many names. The god of contracts, the god of commerce, the warrior god, Morax, Rex Lapis. Is the idea that, as you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind. In years past, Leo's tradition was that a huge memorial service...
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealing...
Oh? In our line of work, this means that you want to silence me. How interesting. Draw your sword. Just kidding. Let's continue, shall we? The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access...
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again. If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
All right, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me.
After having experienced the land of the absentee indeed, the weight of 3,700 years' worth of history runs deepest. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's connections.
Huh. What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Wow!
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prize Noctilucous jade worthy of a deity.
Remarkable condition. Remarkable condition.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day. It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it rich.
Betting? No, we're here for... What was it again?
Noctilucous jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade, Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery. Go on, pick whichever one you like.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you usually dig up. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Oh? You want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! We need to discuss it again! Hey! If we only need one for the ritual, aren't we
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What? So loaded that he doesn't even bother hunting for a bargain.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, evaluating the quality of Noctilucous jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade. Only after the item made using Noctilucous jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control was poor.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade. and a true insider would know it. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger. The patterns, the facade, these are all the finger. Noctilucous jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its brightness is the important thing. It is the moon. Noctilucous jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity. I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you.
Priceless, huh? Paimon's just sad that we might never be able to use it again. We're back to buy some rocks.
Burn them? That would... Well, how about this? I can...
Don't worry. I know...
All right, take these as samples. I've carved them all.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No!
Oh, you flatter me, but I have to be gentle with these rocks. They are my pride and joy. If I'd taken off even a bit...
But wouldn't something this thin...
It can't be helped.
What sort of...
While we add the...
Oh! Oh, sir.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not...
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. You mean at One Mean Restaurant?
That would not do.
Oh, Pine... Now, let's pack those samples... Ready, steady, go!
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line.
Dodge this!
Boom, boom! I'll protect us.
Freeze!
Windblade! Incinerate! There's still soup in here! These hilly churls sure have... This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. We're ready to go! Use pyro to keep making the... Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the orb... Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous jade! Killing trolls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them and continue again after. Motion to compel! Yeah! Boom, boom! Yeah. Motion to compel. Yeah. don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food. Windblade.
Dodge this!
Boom! Oh, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade was. It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
Exactly. That's the one Paimon.
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need
I suppose it would not hurt.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them. Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money on...
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
In the safe hands of the Liu Chising and good honest merchants such as yourself.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucous jade back.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another...
Oh, that won't do. That's a relief. Have a look, boss. Is it enough?
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where...
Look at you bossing everyone around.
It seems that we must. I will keep that in mind. Thanks, both.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see
Guess we can't do anything else.
Yes. I have already rented this The Liu Chising have agreed to this arrangement.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. Wonder what that's about. Also, the, Rex Lapis vessel.
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Tevat. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Wow! Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it's... But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation once in a while is not unacceptable. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those? Do we buy them?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers we require is also special. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited for solemn events, like giving offerings to gods and adepti.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the merchants to purchase our ingredients.
Let's appraise the value on this. Let's appraise the value on this. Let's appraise the value on this.
Hey, boss, do you...
Silk flowers? We certainly do.
Which kind? The...
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always.
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. I'm sorry? Ah, yes. We've met before, haven't we? Sorry, traveler. I shouldn't have spoken to you in that tone. Now then, please peruse at your leisure.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestors. Just look at the abundant foliage here. And these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the golden. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in... Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due...
Wow! A true connoisseur.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So,
I'll take them all, boss.
again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide, but this silk flower purchase is... Perhaps you don't know. Tradition, like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified over time. But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the 7 in 3,700 years. As such, I do think we should honor tradition down to the last... Now that's settled, a question.
You forgot to bring money again?
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers...
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge.
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making...
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all...
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money!
Please, it's the least I could do.
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal...
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city.
So this time we get to go around town?
I will wait for you.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild.
You can't beat the atmosphere.
Let's ask Lan! She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
Ooh, we can definitely write this off as incidental gains.
Hey there. Don't be shy. Come inside.
Lan, we need to ask...
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just...
Wow. Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you?
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lan. What...
Now that you mention it, yes, there is. Oh, it must be from the Qingxin flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still.
Aha! The truth is out.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good. Thanks, Lon. See you around.
Hello.
We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone about That said, some of the cosmetics I use, since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume.
That's the worst thing
While we're on the subject, have you never...
Yang Air? Oh,
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has got...
great! This is just the intel we need. Finally!
Well, hello. You found me at last.
What? How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal after...
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're bad people?
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around. Relax. I know why you're here. You... 3 in one go. My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity.
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, "O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blood."
That went over Paimon's head a little.
In short, so, where is a good place for making soup? You mean Wanmin restaurant? Good? I've had a word with Chef. Are you ready to please?
What did you say?
I meant make me proud. As my assistant, while I'm setting up, you...
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
This water will do nicely. Now, I need you to extract... Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip. Now, use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices start to come out. Ooh, you're a natural, like a fish to water. Now take these and try it out on your own using a nearby crafting bench. Don't forget to do all 3. They look visually identical during the essence extraction process, but I will put them into separate containers when the perfume is ready. The essence is placed into water, and you must take care to control the heat during this process. So please focus on controlling the heat. This is the final step. Don't waste a drop of that essence now. We want all of it in there. All 3 perfumes are ready, and you, my friend, were a wonderful assistant. A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. Wow, you actually remembered my throwaway comment. You know, you're cuter than people give you credit for. If I didn't have my guard up, I can see how easily one could be taken in. Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the right scent to the right occasion.
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women will love it. The second one is for those with more refined tastes, the first choice for daughters of high society. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures the last light of dusk. Mature women adore this one. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood. Good. Be sure to come visit if you ever need help with anything, okay? I'll leave you with some parting words. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful not to go overboard. Come and hang out with me at Scent of Spring sometime, okay?
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a while.
Let's appraise the value on this. We can definitely write this off as incidental gains.
Mr. Zhongli, did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
Oh, you're back. Don't worry, I haven't waited long. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well...
3 sets, and not 1 less.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. This is the second kind. The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lap...
Perhaps. Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps...
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon form. Let's hope the Chi-Sing can catch the real killer.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us...
So, we finished another step in our preparations. What's next?
Next, I would like the two of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near Yujing Terrace. If you ask her, she will know what to do.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
Ah, I have certain reasons why I cannot be there.
Man, why has he gotta be so secretive this time?
All things must... Youngster, are you here to admire the flowers? But it's a shame. These glazed lilies have almost all wilted.
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human hearts. If they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing, they would also bloom joyfully. But if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they would quickly wither away.
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Liyue?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are no small matter. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chi-Sing made it all up. And still others think that this harbor is like a mountain of dry tinder. One spark, and the fire will consume us all. Well, I shall say no more. This old woman... Borrow something? Oh, you've come to borrow the cleansing bell, yes? Apart from that, I don't have anything of value that you youngsters might want. But it was not originally mine, either. That trinket used to belong to a friend of mine. I was a vain beauty when I was young, and I would pester him for that bell all the time. He could not dissuade me, and so he gave it to me. But he said that if someone should come to borrow it, It has been many years, and who knows how many times someone has come to borrow this bell. Still, though, I can't recall when it started. It's been a long... Oh, these old bones are...
What a weird thing to be proud of.
All right, children. There is no need to worry.
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa, but
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot?
How does that work? What? There's no way Paimon would fit in there. And why do you need Paimon to go in anyway? Can't...
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the... Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Oh! That sounds like Granny's voice! So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please.
You know this? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place?
Freeze!
Boom boom! Chia!
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus? Paimon's more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. Like, don't they all live in Trillium Karst? Why would she stay in the city? Let's do.
Don't get frostbite. Dodge this.
Motion to compel. Time for your arraignment. Incinerate. Yeah. Motion to compel. Yeah.
How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me... Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters, an adeptus. Oh, I haven't heard anyone say those words in earnest for a long time. As to whether I am one or not, child, surely you already understand.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean, but is also kinda confused. Are you really giving us the bell just like that, Granny? Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis and then we come running up asking for it?
Oh, Don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history, but no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first before any other matters. To cry, "Catch the murderer," at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. That, to me, is what is wrong-headed. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided to take matters into their own hands. So, why would I? Oh? Well, if it came to that, they would find a certain old lady knocking at their door. We haven't met in a while anyway. It would be nice to share a drink and chat. Well, you must have things to do. Since you have the bell, you should return. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
We will. Thanks, Granny.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
What if Master finds out?
Remarkable condition.
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. It's in good condition. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. An Adeptus.
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that old granny. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have...
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Ooh, Paimon loves kites! Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles in Liyue's rituals. I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites first.
Oh, sure. Curiouser and curiouser.
Boom, boom! Ooh, we can definitely write this off as incidental gains.
you're here. The 7
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays. In the Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the one. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well. But he likes talking.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children. But I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia of the Animo Archon. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the Paimon's her dad name. Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro Archon. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame.
The compliments of a learned man truly are pleasant.
Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me.
Well, allow me.
Hey, it's Child!
No, I was merely passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When when getting others to pay for him, he knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that... Or perhaps, you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased our kites without incident, there's no need to take a break before moving to the next step in our preparations. The rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials. We should be able to find some people near the harbor.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you... Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Oh, what should I try this time?
Oh, help? Sure. I, Tick, always put in 100% effort into everything I do. Of course, there'll be a premium if you want me to give 110%. So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implements.
No problem. That'll be 20,000 mora for a...
Done.
Oh. You're a straight shooter, huh? We have a deal.
A full day of odd jobs at Yujing Terrace.
Whoa, that's expensive.
Hero of Mondstadt?
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless.
This price will do. No loss to me for a day's work.
Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild. I take adventuring commissions.
Adventure?
Eh? That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy.
A most fair price.
This is all you've got? Then no can do. Child? No. He's putting up the money? Still, no. Wouldn't... how about this? Let's make it... Get me a piece of iron ore. I'll take that as payment.
Guess we've got no choice.
Have you brought the goods? This is good ore. As an adventurer, one must have a trusty weapon by... This'll work. Once I've finished, I will go and...
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change?
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information.
What info do you need? Huh. Does that mean you know what he's... Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got...
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy. Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus Mora. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now. Hello? Is any...
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that?
The reception, it seems.
How about you go check it out and... Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter. Ah, Paimon thinks you...
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then...
Something like this would be
Hello, little girl. Do you sell
Excuse me, sir.
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine. But only...
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription.
Okay, then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you. You help Chi-Chi. Only fair.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customers?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a...
It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Qinheng by an adeptus located in Qinheng Pass. It was designed to automatically fire at large
Mr. Zhang Li,
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the Coco Goat.
The Coco Goat is a legendary animal.
Did you want to add anything?
No, just that the Coco Goat, what it looks like, don't know.
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the...
What the heck is a Coco...
wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Freeze! Oh, so sorry.
Windblade!
Dodge this!
Motion to compel! I'll protect us!
Freeze!
Incinerate!
Cool it! Freeze!
Motion to compel! Inadmissible evidence! Let's dance!
Dodge this! Freeze! What's the hurt? This moment will be frozen.
Motion to compel! Let the show begin.
Cool it!
Boom boom!
Freeze!
Motion to compel! Let's dance! Go, Barbara, go! Windblade! Boom, boom! Time for your arraignment!
Cool it!
Let the show begin.
Dodge
There's still a long road ahead.
Freeze! Don't get frostbite.
Motion to compel.
Cool it.
Let's dance. Boom boom. Motion to compel. Inadmissible evidence. Incinerate. Here, let me help you.
Dodge this!
Be gone!
Come a little closer. Try not to enjoy this.
Boom boom! Wrap up the flame!
This will look will be frozen.
Windblade!
Cool it!
Incinerate! Yeah!
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Motion to compel! Time for your arraignment!
Let's spark things up.
Incinerate!
Dodge this!
Be gone! Motion to compel! Wrap up the flame! Boom boom!
Cool it! Oh, so sorry. Freeze!
Try not to enjoy this too much. Come a little closer.
Incinerate! Motion to compel.
Ha! Ah!
Boom boom. Wish me luck. Prepare to be blown away!
You're open!
I'll protect us.
Inadmissible evidence! Motion to compel.
What's it done? The hunter becomes the hunted.
Boom boom!
Let's dance.
This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it!
Yeah, hi. Yeah.
Dodge this!
Incinerate! Windblade! Boom boom! Be gone!
Freeze!
Motion to compel!
Cool it!
Boom boom!
Dodge this!
Add Ash. Thank you for. Add Ash.
reaching out. Truly.